Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the wind noise if you're getting it. I'm not sure if you are, but it's quite windy right now. So excuse that, but it's the only time I have to get this done. Just a quick update on my GMC 3500 HD Sierra about the DEF fluid I put in the gas tank, or well, diesel tank. And if you haven't seen that video, look back when I filmed it last. It's not like totally about the truck, but it basically describes what I did and everything else. Anyway, so I finally got it fixed, and I'll go over some of the numbers with you here in a second. But it's taken me a while. Some of you have been bugging me to get the video. It's been like 10 months or something silly. So yeah, I don't blame you. But I just got it back actually because I just left it for the winter. And then I was working all away from here for most of the summer so far. So I haven't bothered to fix it. But let me get in and start it up for you guys so you guys can see that it is indeed fixed, because if you watch the previous video you will be able to tell that it is now fixed. There is a check engine light on, but I will go over that in a second with you. So let me close this. I'll leave the car running because it's a little warm out today. Cooler than it's been actually, but it's still pretty warm. So I will blur out my address and stuff on here, obviously. If I can find the bill for this. Okay, so like I said, let me just go over this bill. If I can, one-handed. I will blur out the company name, and that for specific reasons. Not that I don't want to promote them, they did a good job. But there's a reason why, and I'll tell you that in a second. So I'm going to blur out my company, or my name and the company name. But let me just get to all the stuff. You guys can see, I'll show you all of this stuff so you can see it. Hopefully the lighting's good enough in here. Anyway, so here's the bill. Now, hopefully you guys can read that. Here's some of the stuff that's been changed or replaced. Okay, many pages of stuff. Okay, all right, and there's the final total. Oops, sorry guys, it's totally unprofessional of me the way I'm doing this, but I'm doing a quick video because I have a lot of other stuff, and you'll see that on the videos coming up. A lot of other stuff to do here today, but anyway, that's the total. Okay, with taxes and everything. So moral of the story is, don't get your DEF fluid in your diesel engine and then drive it. But anyway, so the total was 8,300 and something, whatever it said there. One, that isn't the total cost that would actually cost me, and I'll tell you that again in a second. Two, there was some extra cost in there for the injectors. Not extra cost, but technically all the injectors were not blown in the truck. Okay, they didn't tell me how many were, how many weren't, but they said, look, there's a few that are probably fine, but because it takes like 10 hours of labor and all this other stuff to get back in there, if something else happens, or there's something left in the system that gets them, or they end up corroding and getting rust throughout the system, or whatever it is, right, that will cause you a major issue, and you'll have to pay the 10 hours or so, give or take, to get back in there, and then still pay to replace the burnt out injectors. So they said their suggestion was that they would just replace all 8 of them. And I'm like, 8? Oh wow, I thought they'd be about $1,000 a piece. He came back and he said no, we gave him we found some at good ones though, like not just crap, and my warranty's still good after that and everything else, for $4 something Canadian, $4.90. It says on the bill here $4.93 or something, or $4.83, something like that. Anyway, which is a lot cheaper than both of us thought. So that was awesome. So that's a bit of a safety net. Probably cost me an extra, say, $1,000, right? Maybe $1,500, depending on how many were actually blown or ruined. So, but in safety, in terms of me, because I take this thing all over the place, thousands of kilometers, right? Well, I will again anyway. So I don't want any risk of that stuff. Just get them done. I hopefully ever have to touch them again. Now, second problem, the truck is running perfectly fine. So they fixed everything. Now, the brake I had, the 83, let me get the exact number for you guys so I don't keep giving the wrong number, $8,386.42 hurts, trust me. It hurt to give over that money for a truck that's this old. Like, it's only a couple years old, right? So anyway, and it's my stupid fault, but still. That includes all the Canadian taxes and Canadian dollars. But there's one other issue, and as you can see, like I said, the check engine light is on. Well, I don't know the exact problem, but it's some sort of filter system for the air or something. Anyway, and it's corroded and it's failing, right? So I can drive the truck fine, as long as it doesn't get plugged up. It'll keep driving and it'll just wear itself out. But anyway, that technically is caused by the DEF fluid. Now, I'm not going to say what they've done because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Unlikely somebody's going to be watching this, but you never know. They're covering it for me, okay? So that bill there does not include that fix, and just the part alone for that fix is around $2,800 Canadian. That's without labor. So in theory, this truck could have cost, let's say that would cost $4,000 with all the labor and everything. What is it, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12,343 or whatever it was. That's what it would actually cost to fix this truck. So now that's not doing the bare minimum. I'm sure there's people that could do the bare minimum. It might have been okay. I'd rather just replace everything that could go wrong and just get it done. I rely on this truck too much. But so in theory, this truck could have cost over 12,000 Canadian dollars to fix it. It could have been worse. It also could have been better. So and keep in mind, everybody, I don't want to keep talking the whole time here because it's kind of boring, but keep in mind, everybody, that was with less than a liter of DEF fluid in a full diesel tank. So 130 liters of diesel was in this tank when I accidentally put around a liter of that stuff in there. So like $2 worth of fluid. So like I said, this channel's not about environmental. It's not about politics and stuff, but what a load of hogwash, okay? It does not clean the air enough to justify using it, okay? It just doesn't. It's shipped all over the world. It's made in plastic containers, all this stuff, boxed and shipped everywhere. You're telling me that saves the environment that much? Anyway, I'm not going to get political, but it kind of pisses me off. It is totally my fault, don't get me wrong, but it's just ridiculous that we even have to put this stuff in our engines. There's much better ways they could have done that, I guarantee you. Anyway, so total cost $8,346 and whatever cents, and that's with the dealership actually helping me out a little bit, and they're pulling some strings for me. So yeah, moral of the story: don't put it in your engine, and if you do, best solution: just leave it. Do not start it. Do not do anything. Get someone, if you can't do it yourself, get someone to suck out all the gas, even possibly even drop the tank and flush it out. You know, it probably costs you $600 for something like that. Much better than thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, so anyway, just a quick video. I don't want to ramble on too much about it. People wanted updates. I wanted to get this update out and keep you guys updated because it's been a long time since I posted about this truck. So all right, hopefully that helps you guys. Obviously this, you know, it's kind of stupid, don't put it in there, but they one thing actually I want to mention before I go is that they moved the fill nozzle where you filled the DEF fluid from under the hood. Excuse me, they didn't, excuse the dirtiness too. They didn't wash my truck. I can't complain because they helped me out a lot. But anyway, under the hood, right? So you'd have to fill it there. Well, now they moved it, and let me actually just show you that real quick before I go. Now they moved it so it is right next to the gas tank, right? So this is your diesel fill. That's your diesel fill, and this is the DEF fluid fill. So what I did is I was talking and not paying attention, undid that. I was ready to head out to BC in the morning. So what I did is undid this and you know, wasn't paying attention, put some in there, and I was like, oh damn, about a liter. And I thought, okay, well, a liter in a 130 liter tank is really not gonna cause any problems, but clearly does. So anyway, like I said, just a quick video. I probably won't have any trail cam footage at the end of this one, but all right, so thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. There probably won't be, unless something else weird happens, probably won't be any other vehicle stuff on the channel, except for maybe tractor repairs and things like that. But for the most part, we're not a vehicle channel, so you know. But I wanted to keep you guys updated what's going on with my life. So there you go. Big costs. I worked probably, you know, over a month and a half to pay for this stuff. So in my prime season of work. So yeah, not fun. Anyway, have a good day, guys. I'm glad to have my truck back, though. I'll talk to you later.